Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.
Track 2, cameras. Well, turn them cameras on, because I say 8-.
Hit me with one of those flat 8s. Ding me, baby.
Wow.
We came close to connecting.
We did. We came close. I can say it. Look, I'm gonna just tell y'all this for this whole album. This is a how do I put this? This is an I was fucking tripping candidate if there ever was one. But everything can only go up. Nothing is gonna drop here. But if it pops up on a future I was fucking tripping segment, it's because something went up, you know. So yeah.
Was this a 6 for you at one point?
Oh no. I'm just saying this minus might get knocked off.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. No. There's only upside for this album. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, look, I want to address something up top because there are two ways I heard this.
You sounded a little. You sound like I'm gonna address something up top. You sounded
that fluke. I told you. The McDoubles is doing synchronized swimming in my belly right
dude,
now.
Yo, you know when the time signature changes on time going to the heart? That's what your voice and your blood flow just did in my ears. It was crazy. I literally heard your body hit a different gear mid-speech. They're putting poison in this fucking food.
I'm telling you, humans weren't meant to consume this. I eat that McDonald's, and within like 20 minutes, what's that song? Bath song. I'm like, baby, blood flow. It's just, the blood starts flowing all weird. I gotta lay down.
It's the Von P review. Another legendary Easter egg. Elucid has rapped on that before, on a mixtape.
Oh, that lovely blood flow?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, hey, him and me both. You know?
Well, we know about me.
I mean, at the time I made that record, I thought it was amazing. Not so much anymore, but this ain't about me. This is about cameras, and this is what I want to address. Von says, if you don't make music or have a camera, get off the stage and take your... Now, I heard it two ways. Did he say liquor?
Liqueur, which is like a cream liquor, basically.
I see. Now, I wanted him to say LaCroix. I was hoping it was that because I was ready to come in here and go, you know, because we know our history, Moulz Mel, our history with LaCroix. Listen, this was the beverage of choice amongst the fucks.
Especially in 2017. So, yeah, you could be saying...
I'm thinking even before then, like 2015, when they first started talking about it. It was one of those things, like Mitski or anything else they'll bring up. It's like, they're probably lying. You know, it can't be. So I tried it. And I'm like, yeah, they lied. Typical.
Dude, and then something happened where... Great comparison. Mitski is LaCroix adjacent. Actually good, but talked about by people who are actually bad for so long, it took us a real long time to get around to it.
Exactly. You know, so, because what happened was I forgot what flavor of LaCroix I tried first, but I was like, of course, they on that Bullsmith, pushing that nonsense, pushing P, you know. And then I tried a different flavor, and I was like, yo, do I like LaCroix? And I've been turned out ever since, okay? Now, I don't want to turn this into LaCroix rankings, but listen, folks, I'm only messing with that pure coconut women's classic. I'm a big fan of that limoncello.
Oh,
too.
No, don't push
that. I like it.
Don't push that limoncello agenda on our show.
It's lemon, but smoother.
It's bad.
It's not as biting as the lemon.
Guys, it's going to make you gag. Don't drink it.
No. Limoncello is very good.
Coconut's money, Plains money, lemon's money. They're all money. You like lime?
I think they're all money. I would include limoncello, personally. Oh, that's a Mel ranking, okay?
Oh, shut up, bro. No, he's talking about like Bailey's Irish cream and like, you know, Pharrell's pink cream with a Q, liqueur. It's, you know, he says... and take your liqueur with you, get a real drink of whiskey or something.
Right, and that's what I would have said back in 2015. I mean, they was talking to take your LaCroix with you, get you a real drink. I mean, at that time, I would have been like a Mountain Dew or something. Now we know about Mountain Dew now. Can't be drinking that. All right, but listen, folks, LaCroix rankings to finish. The other flavors don't even bother. They're either not good or too heavy. Like lime, there's a heaviness to it where like you can't even drink it like the other ones. And
no, you got to get key lime.
It,
you got to get key lime, not
no.
lime.
Key lime's good. Key lime is good.
Key lime.
It's a little heavy too, but it's good. The flavor is good, so you can finish it.
You got to get it while it's cold, though. Warm is
drink it fast. Cold and gotta drink it fast.
That one, they're all pretty much kind of whack when they're room temp, but
they're more than whack. They're terrible.
Let's get back to business here.
We'll get back to business. I just want them to know. Don't sleep on LaCroix, but drink it fast. Drink it cold. Okay? When that carbonation's gone, it's over with. So back to business. Listen, this beat, the doom, doom, shh, doom, doom.
Drums are hard, and that
them horns, man. Okay. This is riding music a little bit. Like
a little bit. The drum programming.
All week in the car,
certainly.
I had one of them grins on my face listening to this song.
The swing and the drums is just like that's what brings it into the riding music sort of canon.
Yes.
But what's interesting is we were just talking to Joe and he was just referencing Currency and Larry June. What are the odds I would play Larry June this week, right?
Right? Yeah, I picked up on that.
And, like, when you start to find out, like, I guess, like, more so what people were going for with something, it's like, oh, I see. Okay, I'm so glad that they spoke on the fact that this is, like, boom bap with pop choruses. Because I was going to say about this joint and Fucking specifically, but other songs on here as well, there's, like, a real pop sensibility to the songwriting of the choruses on a lot of these songs. But then you get, like, this is, like, real fucking boom bap, underground rap, lyrical, like, whatever you want to call it. Like, there's no concessions being made on that front with the rhymes. I'm getting the Von P that I know and love on here. But there's... Ooh, it's just like a little extra sauce, right?
Ooh, it's so good.
Ooh,
Von P choruses. Ooh, I mean, this is a head nodder of a hook. Steady up the hill, had it up the thrill. Now Myrtle Ave scramblers, you pull out the I don't know if you feel this way, but the way he trails out saying cameras at the end of the hook reminds me of Lupe a bit. It's like very Lupe.
I could hear that.
It's like something.
But I'm hearing cameras, also, almost like a classic '90s chorus with the "Keep it real, keep it real" in the background. Like there's that.
I can hear that.
There's like that commotion. Like he's doing the chorus, but he's got like a whole gang of people behind him reciting it and doing ad libs and stuff. Like there's a good energy to this joint, and we get into it. Verse 1. I love the opening lines here, Mel.
Well, hold on. Are you talking about the verse, or like the little intro? Because I wanted to address. That's what I flipped at the top of the episode, folks.
Right.
Two, but
no, I was referring to after the first chorus. But yeah, get into I guess what I would say is like the pre-verse almost.
Yeah,
pre-chorus.
Track 2, but it's the intro. The nerd back to steal the show from the Winslows. The guy sent the batch of instrumentals. King Batch with the beats that flip though. I forgot about that King Batch dude. You made them vines and stuff. You know? Yeah, but shout out to him, I guess. But look, that lead in, that's that real hip hop. If you real, that flip though. I love that because that's what a great flip you feel that way like that flip though.
And it's on this beat, which like
it's
which
makes you feel that way.
The beat is dope, and you're like, yo, this beat is fucking dope.
Yeah, but tell him about that first verse, okay? Tell him about it.
Oh my god. He said Drake still feel like he fronted on, even hoes still feel like he fronted on. So when I say it, don't be telling me to run along. Can I be your favorite? Can you tell me this your fucking song? Cringe. And then, this line's so crazy to me. To no surprise, when I was 11, I went to heaven for snuffing Nas. Youngin', if you don't get it, don't even bother reply. Trying to get a garage somewhere and tuck up the ride. Like, look, if you know on that Nas line, okay?
Look, I will admit, because would you like to explain? I would like to learn. I don't know for sure. It sounded dope. Just snuffing eyes and it sounds dope. But yeah, so what happened there?
What do you know about Live at the Barbecue, Mo?
Sounds familiar.
Look
some
it up.
Sort of historical hip hop event.
Historical hip hop record. Look it up and see if you could pull up the lyrics. This was the introduction of someone by the name. Oh, this is the song
that Nas was on, right?
Yes, this was his big breakthrough. Like, this is his first feature, basically. Now look at his verse.
When I was 12, I went to hell for snuffing Jesus. See, that line I know. I've heard that line before.
So when he says I was 11, I went to heaven for snuffing Nas.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of rap nerd Easter eggs throughout this album.
Yes. And I mean, to that point too, and I just want to say this because those opening lines of this first verse, I love this. I love that he spoke on this because there's this underground double
by the way,
standard.
I just heard another McDonald's tempo change.
The McDonald's tempo change is a crazy concept.
At McDonald's, what's going on here? Okay. Can I get a...
Oh, yeah, that commercial, yeah.
That's what it does to you.
Look, man.
Anyway, you were saying?
When McDonald's in the system. I was saying there is a double standard that's applied to quote underground rappers. And I think he addresses this without falling into the stereotype of the bitter rapper rapping about rap and the things that he's denied. And, he evoked these names, Drake and Hove, in such a way that holds a mirror up, that doesn't require you to feel like, I was like, oh, who is he to talk? Is he as good as them? He's not like, it's not a quality assessment, which is the pitfall that most people fall into in Von P's position. It's like, like you're inviting people to say like, oh, you think you as good as him? That's not what he's saying. The way he's saying, this is
even
perfect.
With all of their accolades and all of the success that they have, they still feel like they're fronted on.
And he's right.
Yes.
What makes it so brilliant is that he's right.
Look, Jay's always popping his head into this show. We know about him. He's perpetually...
He's insecure. Drake's insecure. As a rapper, a self-respecting one, you never feel fully felt, Like, that just comes with the territory. And that's true. Like, what makes those opening lines so great is that he got his proverbial shit off without falling into the trap of being bitter. Like... He's totally right. So when I say it, don't be telling me to run along, And I'm sure you caught it. He even ended with like that sort of early Drake flow. Yeah, yes. But he did it like deadpan, just messing around. Can I be your favorite? Can you tell me this your fucking song? Cringe. And I didn't take that as a diss. I think he was more so saying himself deploying that was the cringe, Because it's like he's Von P, like coming from him, like. It's brilliant to me. It was brilliant. I love those lines because they're true and they're the execution of the sentiment of the message was perfect. So yeah, man. And
then he goes right into that Nas line, which might be like the illest one-liner on the song.
Perfect verse. Let me just say that this is a perfect verse. Not even just perfect verse because he goes on such a sequence.
Couple of those throughout this album, and some songs
we're gonna get those
2 in a row, and I'm just like, oh shit.
I mean, there is so much said on this record specifically. Look, I have done and be doing some of the coolest shit. When is enough? Either survivor's remorse, imposter syndrome, or looking at the Joneses. He was out in Switzerland, you was out in Rome, and both y'all looking, fronting for each other. But the homie back in Brooklyn, proud of both y'all niggas. Stop and taste the food you cooking. This ain't rap about rap. This is life. You can apply this outside of rap. The
follow-up lines, Mel. It's not that I'm not appreciating my fans. I just want to do my jams and grab 5 bands on any given day. It's some legends that can. Some get 100 just for one song with the chant.
Man, I be worried about potential on the daily, hoping I get over because the failing shit is scary. Bro.
That's the life shit. That's the real life. It doesn't matter what field you're in, you can relate to something like that. Because we're dealing with the pressure of failure every single day.
Yes, that's why it's brilliant, because you don't have to be a rapper to get something out of that. Even though he's talking about, the rap game and things we do to impress people and try to keep up with our contemporaries and peers and never really stopping to appreciate the blessing that is being successful in the music industry.
You want to talk about perfect verse alert? My favorite verse 3. The whole verse.
Oh my
God. Up 4 a.m. with thoughts of performing, hoping these red states ain't tripping. When we come through whipping. Hype off they POTUS. Maybe some of you would get us if you get to know us. Shit feeling so explosive. Nation is in corrosion. Either I start imploding or focus on what I'm pro with. Hopefully fans listen. No, I mean really listen. Cause I be really giving everything I have into a sea of cynicism. Time is unprecedented. Been pushing to the limit. How we still getting better. Yesterday's my competitor. Everything feels so extra. Hibernated in my recording station. Awakened with a mate. Boom. Done. Perfect verse. And you got to remember, this shit came out in 2017.
And what I love about it is it puts me back in that space. I remember it wasn't that long ago. This is what it felt like. This is
why are you even in Peoria, Illinois right now?
Oh man, they don't know about that. Like, I left North Carolina in 2016 because Muggs was wilding. They POTUS.
Because they were hype off they POTUS.
Hype off they POTUS. And I had to get up out of there style. Where's the drop? Okay, where is the drop?
You have to get up out of there style.
Yeah, that's make you have to get up out of there style. It was Klan marches in the streets
to make you have to get up out of there style.
So I left and I came back, and it's another thing I want to point out about this third verse that elevates it. The flow he uses to deploy these words captures that rush of emotions.
Different flow than he's using on the other verses.
Right, because it gets you in it. Either I start.
There's like a pensiveness to it.
Hopefully fans listen. No, I mean really listen, because I be really giving. It's that captures that rush of emotions. Come on, man. As a rapper, I pick up on these things. So it's just. This is a great time to put. Look, folks, this is why this album is gonna be as good as it is to me. I agree with a lot of this music, and I say that to say, like, Rock Marciano, I respect it so much it causes reverence. I don't necessarily agree with the things he's saying, but as a rapper,
it's just like, as a craftsman, we appreciate what you're doing with words and your cleverness almost. Like, I can appreciate what you're doing from afar, but I don't live it.
Right. With this, now add in the fact that this meshes with my ideology. So it's going to be a different type of shaboing boing tonight, because not only do I respect this from a technical aspect, from just the pure art of rapping, he's saying things that got me sitting at home like the meme, like, oh, he's just like me.
Right. You felt these things before you heard these songs.
Right. The raps here are top quality, like all-timer verses to me. Like, because I feel them. Like, there's that extra level that I get out of this, So, Jesse, if you're listening, it's going to be some shaboing boinging tonight.
But that's the thing about, like, I don't know, like, there's that, like, there's the glass ceiling, right? And then there's that thing where it shatters through the glass ceiling because it's that extra layer of, I suppose, investment or relatability or something like that.
Right. Yes, and I get that from here. These are relatable, but these are lifestyle bars for Mel. These mesh with my lifestyle.
My body rates the songs. That's ultimately what it comes down to.
Right.
I hear the music, I feel it, I react to it, and the feeling in my bones is telling me whether it's just like, yeah, this is dope, 7. 8 is like now denoting a little bit more of like a emotional investment. There's a catchiness in the chorus that makes me want to sing along to it. Once I start getting wrapped up in this stuff, that's when the investment continues to rise.
Yes. I
mean, who knows? Maybe one day it'll be a 9-. As of right now,
look,
flat
man,
8.
As far as I'm concerned,
2 out of 3 verses on here, fucking perfect.
Yes. Agreed. Where did that go gunshot? As far as I'm concerned, up 4 in the morning with thoughts of performing, hoping these red states ain't tripping when we come through whipping, hype off they POTUS. Maybe some of you would get us if you get to know us.
Can't Sleep tour all over again.
Should be in the library. They should be preserved somewhere as historical artifacts. This is more important than a lot of things they try to push on us as so important, so needed, so necessary, critical, societal commentary. He did more with those, however many bars than a lot of tweet threads and think pieces. Okay?
I'm saying, no. When Vaughn was on with us, I was telling him, you can be socially aware in your rhymes and not come off as preachy. These feel like real feelings as opposed to real manufactured statements, prepared manufactured statements.
Designed
that come off as performative, really.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, man. Cameras,
great song.
Bro. Great song. Okay.
Catchy, great raps, great beat. You'd have to be an idiot not to like it.
You heard Moulz, you stupid. Okay. Anything else?
No, I've said my piece.
Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.